Alright, just come back from Bunnings to try out this Karcher foam jet. Now, this is a 600ml bottle. This is to go along with my early birthday present, Karcher K3. Basically, I used it to wash the car last week, and it wasn't too bad, but the tank, you might be able to see it down there, the tank that comes with it, it's not all that great. So I thought, well, I'll give this a shot and see how we go. Now I've got a choice of car wash that I could use with the Karcher, but I'm not 100% sure which one I should go for. Probably go the gold class. Now I'm willing to give the foam jet its fair dues if it works out all right, but just in case, I've got the car wash bucket and the sponge, just in case. But what I'm going to do is put a little bit of warm water in there. If it doesn't do the job as thoroughly as I think it will, because what I've been led to believe, if it's as easy to do as just spraying that on and kind of waiting a couple of minutes and then hosing it off again, it should be all right. But if I do it on a sample part of the car and I see it's not done the job as is described, I want to get the sponge onto it as soon as possible, so the energy's not wasted. Anyway, we're going to give this a shot. I made this a little while ago. Basically what I went to do was go to Bunnings, and Bunnings have themselves a fair range when it comes to extension cords and hose reels and God knows what else. Everything for pretty much the ideal homemaker. It's like the Home Depot. Anyway, what I did was decided to improvise a little with the hose reel and make it an extension cord hose reel instead, or extension cord reel. Now, before you go and say you've put the wrong end on the hose reel, you know, basically this is a fail-safe measure. What I've done is to make this so it doesn't actually become an inductor coil. So what I've wanted to do is get the whole reel laid out, 50 meters of this cord, so 2 extension cords put together, and the only way you can do it is to get to the end of the reel after everything's been rolled out, so it doesn't create an inductor. So if you've put it on and it heats up, especially bad with metal reels, it can actually strip the insulation off the cord. So this is what I've done instead. I've made it so it's easy to wind up, easy to extend, and it should be easy to operate with the Karcher or anything else like the polisher. So, and it works already. I've already tested it out last week and it works actually pretty good. So this Karcher is actually a pretty strong little unit. It's easy to put together, easy to take apart, unlike the some of the predecessors came along probably about, I don't know, 20-30 years ago, which my dad's got at home. You can actually take out these hoses from each end. So one goes just here, you push that clip down and it locks in place, and the other one goes into the wand, which pushes in here, and you've got to use this to take it out again. So push that down. So this foam jet and bottle have pretty much the same attachment type as the Karcher. So you've got these 2 little locking tabs here and a pretty smooth surface on the outside here, and you just twist, pull out, and yeah, that's all she wrote really. I'm not going to use very much, probably about, where's the measure? There is no measure on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe about 200 mil. All right. Hose. Connect. Clip in. Check. That's another thing that Karcher has improved over the years, is the softness of this hose. I mean, it is a lot more flexible than the past generations. That's in. Check. Okay. Water. Check. power cord. Check. Just taking a look at the lower parts of the car, the wheels, the lower body kit bits. You can see how the dirty rainwater really affects it. Okay, emergency warm water with the bucket and the sponge, just in case the foam doesn't do its job. Check. On wand, variable pressures. Check. And that's already on. There we go. And that's on hard at the moment. I'll soften it just a bit. That's about right. Give us a bit of a rinse. Sounds like this one uses a better air compressor than the older ones do. It sounds more like a vacuum than anything. Okay, time to change over the wand for the shampoo. I'll take that out. Oh, wait. Really should be using the extension nozzle on this, but not quite coming through yet. There we go. Not quite as effective as I thought it would be. This is ridiculous. It's no better than just chucking the stuff on there out of the bottle. with a little bit of water mixed in. Oh well, lucky I brought the back up. It's already pre-sudsed. A bit disappointed, to say the least. Poor man's way of doing it. So dodgy. But it still works. Well, I started off with 200mm and I've still got roughly, well, about 10mm less than what I started with. That's how effective this thing is. Pretty much bollocks. Anyway, I gave it a shot. I don't know if I'm actually using the right stuff or if I'm using the right method. Drop a comment, see what you think, and yeah, I'm just going to do this last wheel now. It takes a long time for the shampoo to actually get through the nozzle. And when it does come through, it's like it's wheezing it out. Oh, lovely. Brake dust. Oh well, gave it a shot. I think my impromptu solutions kind of worked, but I'll dry it off and see how it looks.